indigenous thing? Okay. It doesn't come up. Oh, did they have to fix it? Okay. You just put up the flag early then, I guess, if you want. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the CSR Group Fitness Complex for this afternoon's matchup between the visiting Humber Hawks and your hometown Lambton College Lions. We'd like to take a moment to recognize that Lambton College is located on the beautiful homeland and is the traditional territory of the Ojibwe Potawatomi First Nation. These three individual nations make up the traditional Three Fires Confederacy. We acknowledge the grace and the welcome we offer to all students, staff, and guests here at Lambton College. Please stand if you're able to move your caps to the playing of our national anthem. College Lions at guard from Kennedy Collegiate in Windsor. At guard, number 1, Maddie Bishop. From Coburg Collegiate Institute in Coburg, 5'7" guard, number 10, Simone Wilson. From St. Patrick's in Sarnia, 5'9", wing number 11, Brianna Pretty. From Wallaceburg District Secondary School, 5'2" guard, number 12, Legacy Blackburn. And from Stratford, Ontario, at wing, 5'11", number 13, Morgan Gofford. Katie Barnes, assistant coach, head coach, Janine Day, tip-off and next.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Lambton College here on a Saturday afternoon. We have a matchup between the 8-1 Humber Hawks against your host, 5-4 Lambton College Lions. Tip-off is about to be set. Have Brianna Pretty tipping off against Beverly O'Meara. Should be a good one today. You got your defending OCAA gold medalist against the first place team in the OCAA. And we're off. Humber will get the start. They give the ball to Baptiste. Three-pointer from Del Mundo. No good. Rebound by Humber. Baptiste with the shot. Rebound by Bishop. And the Lions are off. Here is Legacy Blackbird. Turned over. Humber ball. Here's Humber's star Kia Watt, who dropped 24 in the December 1st contest against the Lions. Bishop will bring up the ball for the Lions. Just give it to Blackbird. All 5 of these Lambton starters were on the team last year who made it all the way to the gold medal game in the CCAA matchup. And the first foul of the game will go to Humber, drawn by Pretty. Sarah Baptiste with her first foul of the game. Goffer on the inbound. She finds Blackbird, swings it back to Bishop. Bishop still with it. Goffer, short corner. No good. Tipped off Blackbird, Humber ball. Baptiste will bring the ball up for the Hawks as we're looking for her first points of the ball game. She gets it down low to Bonnick, who is fouled. Fouls on Bishop, first of her game. Lions with really good defense on this possession, and they draw another foul. That one will be on Goffer. Records may not look alike, but there's no doubt about it. This will go down as a really good game. These two teams always play tough. Even if you look at the game on December 1st, might have ended in a 20-point game, but going right down to the wire is close. That ball is turned over to Wilson. Wilson will drive down with a layup. Good, it's 2-0 Lions. Wilson. Baptiste back with the ball. Screen on her left. She swings it to Bannock. Bonnick with the shot. No good. Wilson the rebound. Lions looking to push the pace. As Wilson throws it away. It's Humber ball. Subs coming into the ball game for Humber. We got Persia Martin Brown. And Corinna Winter Josephs checking into the game. Watt will bring the ball up. She swings it over to Martin Brown. Back to Baptiste. Offense loves to run through Watt. You see a lot of the ball in her hands throughout this game. Baptiste for 3. Short. Bonnick the rebound. Good defense from Blackbird as she forces the turnover. Blackbird driving the court. She pulls up and good. Little defense to offense there from Blackbird. Baptiste gets it back to Watt in the corner, and they draw an early double on her. Bonnick for 3. Short. Lions ball. Subs coming in for both teams here. As you'll see Beverly O'Meara check into the game, along with Sawyer Fisher. Good start for the Lions here on their home court. Humber presses, and that'll force a turnover right away. Baptiste. Rolling around, it's good. If they keep the press on, might just as well. Good trap break there by the Lions. Goffer wide open to Fisher. Lions retain possession. First game for both teams coming out of the break. Gets it down to Fisher. Down low, and she's fouled. Fisher will go to the line for 2. Fisher with her first year with the Lions. However, she's a fifth-year player. She misses the first. Her sister was Brett on the team last year, who was a big force for that team to make it how long they did. She's good on the second. 5-2 early in this one. Baptiste brings the ball up. Swings it to Watt, sorry. She's got a one-on-one with Fisher. Likes her chances there, up top. To O'Meara. She keeps the ball to Baptiste. Turned over by Brianna Pretty. And that'll be a tough one to call. Humber's going to retain the ball. Del Mundo into the ball game for Humber. She gets the ball right away and swings it to Watt, and she's wide open. Thought about it. Back to Del Mundo. Good ball movement here by the Hawks. They draw another foul. I believe that one's on Pretty. That'll be her first. As I said, another possession with Watt is controlling this offense. Good spin move there. Just misses Blackbird with the rebound. Good hustle back by Persia Martin Brown. Believe the Lions will retain possession. Wilson back into the ball game for Goffer. She brings a lot of speed and defense to this team. She's a sixth man for the team last year, and she's asserted herself in this starting lineup really well. As she has the ball in her hands now, Wilson mauling her options, finds Bishop. She'll pull up for three, just short. Good tip by Blackbird, finds Bishop again. She might as well try another. Just off, it'll be Humber basketball. It's been a dream start for first-year head coach CJ Nofuente for Humber. She's led this group of ladies to an 8-1 record, tied for first in the OCAA West Division, and they'll be a tough team to beat when it comes to the playoffs. Good defense by Fisher. Good team defense by the Lions there, but Humber retains possession. Another chance at it. Baptiste just misses Fisher the rebound. And really good defense by Baptiste. She just takes the ball right back away. Just short. Offensive rebound. They get another chance at it. But she steps out of bounds. Lions basketball. Persia Martin Brown's made a big impact on this game on both ends of the court so far. Might not show up on the stats, but she's been all over the place. Bishop swings it to Blackbird as the Lions look to set up their offense. She'll take it herself. She'll turn the ball over, back to Humber. Bit of a slower start than Humber would have wanted, but you can see they're starting to dial in on defense. Baptiste with the ball. She'll take it herself. Really good move. Really good basket. 5-4. Lions lead. Heck of an individual effort. Pretty will look to respond. Pretty to Blackbird. Back to Pretty. Weighing over her options. She's got Baptiste in an isolation by herself. They're swarming her. She gives the ball up. Blackbird to Wilson. Shot clock winding down. Good defense, Humber. Lions will retain the ball with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. They'll have to get one up quick. Humber's going to respond, look to stop that ball. Beverly O'Meara checking back into the ball game. Why not? Find your best player on the team. She just misses. Good. Fast break there by Humber, and either team, you're going to look at that as a success. Lambton, you're going to make them earn it at the free throw line, and for Humber, one more foul and the lines are in bonus for the rest of the quarter with 4.5 minutes left. Nofuente talking over with her team as Kia Watt steps up to the line for 2. She's good on the first. As I mentioned, she tore up the Lions defense on the 1st of December with 24. Very special player. She's good on both of them. The Lions will take a timeout here. Good basketball game here so far. 6-5 Humber. And here comes everyone's favorite Pounce onto the court. Got to get some energy in this building. Got 2 games on the schedule here today with the women's first, and then at 5 o'clock, it'll be the Humber men's team against the Lambton Lions men's team. Should be another good one. Lambton, a very young team, but have showed a lot of promise. Played Humber right down to the last couple possessions when they also played them on December 1st. Humber, second in the OCAA West. They'll travel to St. Clair tomorrow to play St. Clair, who's at the top of the conference. Play's about to resume here. Bishop with the inbound. Humber applying that press again. Almost forced the turnover right away. The Lions are out of it. They got numbers pushing down the court. Good defense here by Humber. Make them force it though. Blackbird with the ball. She finds Goffert. 7 on the shot clock. Wilson for 3, and that's blocked by Martin Brown. As I mentioned, she's been all over. And a really good move by Watt evading Bishop. Tough finish, but she'll go back to the line for 2. It's pretty second foul of the game here in the first quarter. I assume this will be Belzier checking her out of the ball game. You want to save her. Watt misses the first. Don't see that too often. Steps up there, drains the second one. And Besselaire is checking into the ball game for Pretty, as head coach Janine Day does not want her getting her 3rd foul here in the first quarter. Humber back applying this press. I can't see it going anywhere. It's been working for them. Blackbird breaks it effortlessly. Good movement up top here from the Lions. Besselier to Bishop. Bishop looking to create herself. She turns that corner, but really good defense here from Humber. Goffert down low. Puts one up. No good. Martin Brown with the ball. Tries to get it up to Watt. Just misses her, but she gets that ball again. She's going to force turnover there. Traveling. Blackbird will bring the ball up for the Lions. She gets it to Besselaire. to Wilson. To Blackbird up top, going to her left. To Bishop, looking to confuse the defense. Wilson with the ball, 5 on the clock. Brown gets in there again. Besselaire, turnover. This Humber defense has come to play. Since giving up 5 early points, they haven't let one in. They're going to try for a 3, no good. Oh, great move by Watt on the offensive rebound. Wow. That just extends the Humber lead, shows you what type of player she is. Lions are going to look to respond. Goffer thought she was going to take it. Good spin move. Wide open. We got a foul, blocking foul on Humber. It's going to be Martin Brown with the foul. She checks out of the ball game. 3 substitutions coming in for Humber. Got Baptiste, Bonnick, and Garamu in the ball game. Lions retain possession, 14 on the clock. Gets it to Goffer to Wilson. Tips off her, but Lions retain possession. Blackbird down low. Forces it. More good defense from Humber. Baptiste was all over her. Baptiste down low. Corner. She thought about it. Moves inside. Great defense from Bishop. It's going to cause a jump ball. I believe this will be Lions ball. No, it retains with Humber. Fisher's going to check back into the ball game for Wilson as Lambton looks to get a little more size on the court. Humber calls a timeout, though. Good game here so far. Lions jumped out to an early 5-2 lead, and Humber has showed why they're the best team, one of the best teams in the country, as they respond well, and they're up 9-5. Both teams have used a timeout so far. Kia Watt has been the story so far. Her and Persia Martin Brown have really caused trouble for Lambton defensively. Can never count out this team, though. 7 returnees from the team that won gold last year. You just can't doubt a champion. Head coach Janine Day, this is her 4th year. Every year they've had her, they just keep getting better. I expect a response here in the last couple minutes here for the Lions. Bring this game close for the start of the second quarter. And I expect when that second quarter starts, Pretty won't be long checking back into the ball game. It's Humber ball. Marion Martin to inbound. She gets the Baptiste, covered by Blackbird. Oh, and this leads to a wide open 3 for Beverly O'Meara. Rebound, Bonnick. Baptiste's going to try her own. Another offensive rebound. Another foul for the Lions. That puts them in the bonus. Sanat Garamu to the line. Just misses the first. Just go to the line and try and make that lead 5. Garamu steps up there, misses both. Good box out Goffer, but that's going to retain Humber basketball. She tipped it out of bounds herself. 1:55 remaining in the first quarter. 9-5 the Hawks. Good cut here by Garamu, but good defense by Blackbird. Chalk that up as a steal for her. She's pushing the pace. She finds Besselaire. Swarming defense for Martin. Goffer is going to pull up mid-range. Just misses, but Blackbird's all over it. But it leads to a Humber steal. Baptiste to Martin. Martin on Blackbird. Really good defense. Going to the corner, O'Meara. to Baptiste. Bonnick, 3. Gets Fisher to bite. She steps in, and that's it. That's a really good basket there by Bonnick. 11-5, Humber. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Lions need to get something going. Blackbird's going to look. The help defense from Humber has caused problems so far. Goffer's going to try 3. Bonnick with the rebound. Baptiste. Humber with numbers. O'Meara. Short corner. Just misses. Humber basketball. 47 seconds left. Both teams with changes. Kia Watt coming back into the ball game for Humber. Simone Wilson for the Lions. Watt, quick inbound to Bonnick. Good pass to Baptiste. Another basket for Humber. 13-5. We'll see their game plan here. If they look to get 2 more possessions, the Lions, before the quarter. If so, they're going to need to score quick. Goffer in the corner. She's going to try herself. Good defense. Bonnick, she gets that rebound herself, but it's turned over. Fisher. There's a good basket. I would imagine Humber will bring this down to the last seconds before putting a shot up. Bonnick to Kia Watt. Kia Watt. Baptiste corner. O'Meara, she's going to try it. Short. It's the end of the first quarter here in Sarnia. Great day here at Lambton College. Humber leads 13-7 after 1. See adjustments from both teams here, so they get a couple minutes to read and react to what happened in those first 10 minutes. First 3 or 4 minutes, Lambton came out of the gates flying on both ends, but since the 2 timeouts, it's been all Humber. We'll see what happens here in the second quarter. So it looks pretty. Pretty's about to check back in for the Lions, which is huge. The reigning CCAA Player of the Year. 17 points, almost 10 rebounds, 4 assists so far this year for the Lions. Very valuable asset, and picking up those 2 early fouls left the Lions in the dust a little bit, and gave the Hawks a bit of an upper hand when she checked out with around 4 minutes left to go in the first quarter. She'll have to be smart on defense not to pick up a 3rd foul in this second quarter. The Lions need her on the court. They'll start the quarter with Bishop, Wilson, Fisher, Blackbird, and Pretty. The Hawks will counter that with O'Meara, Baptiste, Garamu, Bonnick, and Watt. About to get going here in the second quarter. It's Lions basketball. Blackbird will start out. She swings it to Wilson on the 45, and look at that speed, as I talked about earlier. Really good layup. No finish, but she gets the ball back. Pretty. Not quite Humber basketball. Baptiste looks a little shaken up. Ankle hurting, doesn't matter. Baptiste brings the ball up for the Hawks. Gets it to Guillermo. Back up to Bonnick. Really good move. Lions switching everything so far on defense. Bonnick. O'Meara in the corner. We've seen her shoot from there a couple of times. Bonnick with the step back. Short. Wilson the rebound. Looking to push the pace. Slows it down though. Gets the offense sorted out. Blackbird up top. Guarded by Watt. Bishop with O'Meara on her. Pretty. She steps back for three. Just long. Fisher the rebound. Layup and one. Good effort. Leads to 2 points, possibly 3 here for Fisher. That cuts it to a 4-point ball game. You see Del Mundo check back into the game for Humber, for O'Meara. She played good minutes in the first quarter, made an impact defensively. Fisher makes the free throw. It's down to a one-possession ball game. Baptiste bring the ball up for Humber. Back down to Garamu. Weighs out her options. What a move by Bonnick. Just can't finish. Fisher the rebound. The Lions can look to tie this basketball game up. Good cut there by Fisher, but just as good as defense from Bonnick to intercept that. Kia Watt with it. Finds Baptiste in the corner. Good pump fake. Garamu. It's going to be a travel, I believe, by Garamu. Good call. Lions basketball. Got a new substitution in for Humber now as Michaela Peel checks into the ball game. Trout Creek native gets her first minutes of the night. Bishop brings the ball up. Humber brings two. Defense sags off a little bit as Blackbird looking at the screen on the left, but she takes it right. Really good move. Just misses though. Garamu the rebound. Baptiste with the ball. Finds Del Mundo wide open in the corner. Just misses. Wilson the rebound. Wilson's going to take it herself. Blocked by Baptiste, and she keeps it her foot inbounds. Humber retains the ball. Watt. What handle she has. Del Mundo, corner, tries it again. That one's good. Del Mundo for three, the assist from Watt, but remember that started with the Baptiste block on the defensive end. Not only that, she kept that foot in bounds, and the fast break started, leading to 3 points. Fisher. Bishop, wide open three. She responds back with her own three-pointer. 16-13, 3-point game here in Lambton. Baptiste. Garamu, Kia Watt wide open. Back to Baptiste. Watt, she's going to try a deep three. The teams are trading threes right now. That's a deep one from Kia Watt. Lions pushing it back up. Blackbird the ball. Fisher sets a screen to her right. Good screen and roll, and what a cut up here by Bishop. Great pass, Blackbird. Good offense all around there from the Lions. Watt to Peel. Peel finds, oh, good pass. Del Mundo again, just long. Kia Watt forces it though. Del Mundo back up top. Baptiste tries her own. Good tip there. It's going to stay Humber basketball. Timeout Lambton here. 6 minutes, 13 seconds left in the second quarter. Seen a little bit of everything so far here. A little bit lower scoring. That just shows the defensive mentality these two teams have, and flashes a good offense. We've seen it all come together. in this two possession basketball game. Really good depth scoring from Lambton. Points all around. Fisher with 6 on the court right now. Blackbird 2 of her own. That's what the Lions have been looking for on offense recently. Spread the wealth. Defense first. Points will come when you play good defense. Appears to be the same lineup for Humber coming out of the timeout. Lambton is going to have Cassandra Newcomb come into the game. This will be her first minutes of the game. First-year player out of Chatham. She's brought good energy to this team in her minutes. Baptiste with the ball, guarded by Pretty. Peel down low. It's going to be a foul on Blackbird. It's her second foul of the game. Peel to the line for 2. Peel just misses the first one. Steps up there, hits the second one. 20-15 ball game here. 6:05 remaining to go in the second. Pretty up top. Corner Newcomb, Bishop, wide open 3. Short. Humber basketball. Really good offensive possession though, leading to a wide open shot for Lambton. Can't ask for much more than that. Sarah Baptiste, 4th-year guard, brings the ball up for Humber. She's doubled by Newcomb and Blackbird. She escapes that. Baptiste, Del Mundo, corner 3. Rebound. Another shot, another rebound. Martin Brown. 7-point ball game. Brianna Pretty. She brings the double team, and that's turned over. Sarah Baptiste with the steal. Defense is taking it up a notch here for both teams so far. Del Mundo loses her dribble. Good back cut. Baptiste just long. Peel the rebound. And she's going to draw a foul from Goffer. Two more shots for Peel at the line. She was 1 for 2 the last time she stepped up. Wilson's going to check into the ball game for Blackbird. The Lions talk it up as Peel steps up and misses the first. Trying to figure something out to break this Humber defense that's caused them problems so far. 15 points. Peel misses them both. This is going to be Lambton basketball. Peel checks out of the ball game. O'Meara back in. She brings good length to this Humber team. Her and Martin Brown. That pass is sailed over Newcomb's head by Wilson. Another turnover for Lambton. Back into Humber's hands. Sarah Baptiste. O'Meara wide open in the corner. She's hit one. Lambton basketball. Goffer to Bishop. Good cut up by Pretty. She finds Newcomb. This is going to be a tough play. Another turnover, Lions. O'Meara with the ball. It's going to be a foul on Wilson. This Humber team is causing Lambton problems on both ends of the court. They're playing physical, they're playing smart. That's been the difference so far. 4:35 left to go in the quarter. Watt finds Winter Joseph. Oh, another good move. And Winter Joseph crashes the rebound. Second possession, O'Meara to Kia Watt. Watt likes the matchup. She takes it herself, and there's another basket. Long floater, almost from the elbow. There's another turnover. Baptiste. She pulls up. All of a sudden, it's a 10-point game. Lions are going to have to respond. That's not going to help. Pretty rips it out of her hands, though. Pretty. Turnover. Kia Watt. Good defense from Wilson. Sarah Baptiste, good move. Another wide open three. Winner Joseph. Lions ball. Fisher and Blackbird back into the game, and Martin into the game for Humber for Baptiste. She's played really well so far. Ball's been in her hands a lot. Her and Kia Watt, scary backcourt to face. Blackbird to Goffer. This press has caused them trouble. They get through it. Bishop, she slows it down, wants to get this offense going. Fisher, short corner, she turns around. Short, O'Meara the rebound. Martin brings the ball up. 3 minutes remaining in the quarter. Watt picks up her dribble. O'Meara in the corner. Bishop almost letting her shoot that. Kia Watt, good move, and one. Kia Watt brings her up to 10 points in the ball game so far. She's got a chance to go for 11. Here you see Bonnick, Kia Watt has 12, looking for 13. Bonnick checks back in for O'Meara. Marley Bonnick has been a really good energy player so far for Humber this season, and especially today. Getting a lot of rebounds, causing second possessions. Almost caused another one there. Kia Watt picks it right back up. 2 more points for herself. Give it to her. Bonnick being right there. Cause a little unease, and the ball ends up right back into Kia Watt's hands. Good defense from Winter Joseph. Good deflection. It's Lambton basketball. 30-15, Humber. Just looking to swing the momentum. Bishop to Pretty. Martin, you see her, she was about to double. Pretty. Good defense here by Watt. Forces a miss. Winter Joseph to Martin. Numbers again for Humber. Just misses that. Good tip rebound from Goffer. Blackbird pushes it. And another great backtrack from Kia Watt. Lambton retains possession. Pretty checks out of the ball game for Besselaire. Couple substitutions for Humber. You have Peel and Baptiste checking back into the game. Kia Watt gets a breather. Goffer finds Fisher. Fisher to Bishop. Good screen, Fisher. Good back cut, Blackbird. That's going to draw a foul. Easy call there from the refs. It's going to be on Michaela Peel. It's her first of the ball game. .2:10 remaining here in the second quarter. These 2 free throws would be huge for the Lions. Blackbird misses the first. She misses the second. Goffer with the tip, Fisher with the ball. Second opportunity for the Lions. They turn it over. Humber basketball. Turnover numbers getting high for this Lions team early in this first half. 2 minutes left. Baptiste, the 45. She goes all the way over. Winter Josephs, good move there. It's going to be a charge on Winter Josephs. Very good move, but really good defense from Blackbird, causing that. Kalani Thomas checks into the ball game for Humber. Winter Joseph takes a rest. Blackbird takes the ball up. You'd love to see them get a little momentum heading into the half, get the confidence back for the start of the second half. Blackbird picks up her dribble, got to make a decision. Great back cut, great pass. Goffer, Besselaire. She goes up, she's fouled. Sarah Baptiste, I believe, is going to pick up that one. No, that'll be on the newly checked in Kalani Thomas. She picks up her first. Besselaire steps up, misses the first. Free throws, turnovers, may not seem like much. It's turned out to be a big difference so far in this basketball game. Besselaire hits the second. 14-point game, 1:29 left. Baptiste brings the ball up. Looking to extend that lead further for the Hawks. Martin, Thomas, corner three, long, but there's Bonnick again. Second possession, Martin down low. Turnover, good defense, Blackbird. Looking for help. Blackbird, Bishop, three, need this one. Just off. Goffer the rebound. Goffer puts a sky hook up. Just off. Baptiste the rebound, Bonnick up for Martin. Good hesitation, in. Really good basket. 32-16. The last minute of the set in this first half. Bishop, Blackbird. Blackbird, she's going to put one up. That's good. The Lions needed that. 13-point ball game. Need a stop here. Sarah Baptiste brings the ball up. Martin, Baptiste. Thought about it. She finds Kalani Thomas. Back to Sarah Baptiste. Down low for Peel. Thomas going to try another. Peel walks into the offensive rebound, but that's blocked by Besselaire. Lions are going to have to put one up. 1 second. Bishop puts it up. Long. That's going to end the first half here as the Humber Hawks lead 32-19. We're going to send you off for a little bit, and we'll rejoin you in a bit. Glad to have you here, and we'll see you in a few minutes. Welcome back, everybody, to Lambton College. Game one of today. Humber holds a 32-19 lead over the hosting Lambton Lions. Been a tale of defense and turnovers have been the difference in today's ball game. 13 of 38 from the field for Humber, 7 of 29 for the home team. 12 turnovers for the Lions, 9 for Humber, and here's the big difference. Points off turnovers. Humber has turned those 12 turnovers from the Lions into 13 additional points, while the Lions have only been able to pick up 2 points off of Humber's 9 turnovers. And Humber created a lot of second chances. A lot of that from Marley Bonnick, as they have had 21 first half offensive rebounds. That's the difference. That's led to 12 second chance points. We'll see how the adjustments were made in the locker room from both teams. I assume it'll be more the same for Humber, and the Lions need to calm down a little bit on offense. A little bit of forcing. It's caused a lot of turnovers. They just need to slow down. Remember, they're champions. A lot of ball game left. This is a very dangerous lead to have. 14. Couple made shots, couple stops on defense. This is back to a one-possession, two-possession ball game. It's the perfect spot. It's not a great spot for Lambton to be in, but it could be a lot worse. Just leave the doubt in Humber's minds. Start strong, and this is anybody's basketball game. Humber is really showing why they are 8-1. They're one loss coming from the other 8-1 team, Niagara. Two very, very skilled teams. The Lions will start their starters here in the second half. That's Bishop, Blackbird, Wilson, Pretty, and Goffer. Gonna need a lot from them here in the second half. Pretty with 2 fouls. She didn't pick one up in the second quarter. She picked up 2 early ones in the first. She should be playing free in the second half, not worrying about foul trouble. 10 fouls for the Lions, 5 for the Hawks. Humber's gonna start this. They have Winter Joseph, Martin Brown, O'Meara, Watt, and Baptiste in. Winter Joseph starts it off, hands it to Watt. Watt, Baptiste, wide open, steps in floater. It's an early miss for Humber. Good for the Lions. Need to spark that momentum early. Get confidence back, not only in themselves, but in this arena. Get the bench going. Create an atmosphere here at home. We saw how great it was last year on their championship run. Need a little bit of that. Pretty finds Blackbird. O'Meara all over her. Screen from Pretty. Baptiste switches on to Blackbird. Bishop finds Pretty. Good defense, Winter Joseph. Goffer's going to have to put one up. Just short. O'Meara gets the rebound. Wilson forces the jump ball. This is going to remain Lambton basketball. 14 on the shot clock. 32-19. 9:21 remaining here in the third quarter. Pretty's going to set that screen on the elbow. Good defense there from Humber. Not allow anything there. Wilson forced to pick up her dribble. Finds Blackbird. Goffer's going to put up another 3. Looks good. Just short. Pretty with the tip. But it's Keo Watt with the basketball. Up for O'Meara. She slows it down. This offense is going to get going. Winter Josephs. Good back cut there by Baptiste. But Pretty read all of that. She brings the ball up for the Lions. Back over to the corner. Goffer. Another. She puts it in. She's going to have a chance. Make it a 3-point play. It's a really good early possession there from the Lions. They can bring this back to a 10-point ball game here. Going to have an early substitution here for Humber, as Snat Giramu will check back into the ball game. Persia Martin Brown, the one they take out. Goffer's going to find Pretty. She's going to put one up quick. That's a 5-point swing there for the Lions, and this is a 9-point game all of a sudden. Sarah Baptiste swings the ball to Kiowa. She has trouble handling it. Wilson's all over her. Kiowa, Baptiste, they bring two on her. Good back cut there from Winter Josephs, but Girmu just little too much heat on that one. Goes right through her hands. Back to Lambton ball. Humber back applying the press. Lions counteract, just dropping one more back. That was Goffer. She brings it herself. She turns the ball over. Omier. Omier's going to force a foul from Goffer. Turnover number 13 for the Lions here already today. Beverly Omier so far looking for her first points of the game. She gets the first one. 4 rebounds and an assist on her score sheet so far today, but she's brought really good defense for the Hawks. Lefty puts up the second one. She's good on both of them. Back to an 11-point ball game. Blackbird brings it halfway to Pretty. Pretty finds Bishop wide open. Blackbird cuts. Wilson forcing a second chance, but that's going to be Humber basketball off the jump ball. Sarah Baptiste. Simone Wilson on her. Playing a bit of a rover here on defense, playing the middle. Wherever the ball goes, she goes. Pretty forces the turnover with help from Blackbird. Pretty, she's going to take it herself mid-range. Long, Wilson the rebound. Kicks it back to Bishop. Wilson in the corner. She goes baseline. Still with the ball. Hands to Pretty. She's going to put one up left-handed. Wilson right there to scoop it up. She puts it in. Good second effort there from the Lions. Back down to 9. Baptiste, Winter Joseph. Good not to foul there from Pretty. That forces Kiowa 3. Long. Wilson's there, but 2 Humber Hawks were there, and they retain possession. Kiowa, Beverly Omier with it now. Corinna Winter Joseph back to Watt. Pump fakes at the 3-point line. Fade away. Long. Wilson comes up with the rebound. Lions trying to push the pace here. Blackbird drops for Bishop. She puts up a 3 short. Good effort there from Bishop. Creates a second chance. Wilson slowing the offense down. Blackbird down low to Goffer. Spins inside. She's going to force a foul. Back to the line for her. Can drop it back down to 7. Beverly Omier out of the ball game. Sanat Girmu also out of the ball game. Mazel Del Mundo in, and so is Michaela Peel. And for the Lions, Wilson checks out, Fisher back in. Goffer misses the first. Misses the second. Pretty's right there to clean it up, though. Gets those 2 points anyways. Baptiste carries the ball up. Del Mundo. Lions bringing a trap. Goffer. Blackbird. Pretty. Steps back. Just misses. Watt on the rebound. She's going to slow it down. She expects that trap the second that first pass is made up top. Good defense from the Lions. They keep it in, but right to Sarah Baptiste. Del Mundo for 3. She puts it in. Wilson's going to come check right back into the ball game. Short rest for her. Lions looking to start something here on offense. Screen left, she takes it off her foot. Turnover Lions. Wilson's going to check in for Gofford. 37-27, 5:40 remaining in the third quarter. Kiowa composed, bringing it up on Wilson. Good back cut winner, Joseph. Can't get it to her. Trapped here. Smart play, Kiowa. Forced out of bounds. She throws it off of Bishop. Humber basketball. Watt wide open three. Good. Back-to-back three-pointers for Humber. Puts that lead right back up to 13. Blackbird finds Bishop. Humber bench cheering along their team. They force the turnover. Baptiste running. Goes right, goes left. Pretty forces the pickup. It's going to be a travel. Lambton basketball. Not trapping here in the full court. Drop back, man-to-man. Wilson, baseline. Wilson throws it off of Pretty's foot. Another turnover. Gofford's going to check back into the ball game. This time for Bishop. Witter Joseph's out of the ball game for Humber. O'Meara checking back in. Coaches matching each other with length and size. Baptiste finds Del Mundo in the corner. She brings it right in. Good defense from the Lions, but Michaela Peel's right there to scoop up what was left for her and puts it in for 2 points. Wilson, the ball handler here. Back to Pretty. Blackbird finds it. Pretty, open, off balance, long. Michaela Peel picks it up. Del Mundo misses the layup, tipped by her teammate. She was standing out of bounds. That's going to be Lions basketball. Besselaire back into the ball game. And Bishop. Pretty and Wilson checking out for the Lions. Blackbird looking for that screen from Fisher. She takes it. Another jump ball. This one's going to be back into Lions possession. And Pretty's right back into the ball game. Blackbird coming out now. Really good job from Humber, holding Pretty to only 3 points so far. As I mentioned earlier, she's averaging over 17. Expect her to get going here soon. And that's blocked by Baptiste. Really good effort, keeps the ball in. Humber's pushing it. Kiowa, Del Mundo, pump fake. Brings it right into the two defenders. She's going to draw a foul. Foul on Marissa Besselaire. Mazel Del Mundo steps up to the line. Hits the first. Misses the second one short, but this is going to be Humber basketball. Good effort there from Fisher. Watt checks the ball into Baptiste. It's been a nightmare for the Lions today. Back in her hands. Hands off to Watt. Crosses up Bishop. Steps in. She's going to draw another foul on Goffer here. Tried to reach for the ball, but didn't quite get it. Going to call a hold. 2 more shots. 43-27. Winner Joseph's checking back in for Humber. Sarah Baptiste is going to get a breather. Watt nails the first one. And the second as well, 45-27. Martin's going to check into the ball game. Del Mundo back out. Maddie Bishop bringing it up for the Lions to Brianna Pretty. Humber has come with a defensive plan to stop this high-powered Lions offense, and they get another turnover. Their bench is excited. They're looking to go 9-1 as they go into St. Clair tomorrow. Well, the Lions are looking to push their record to 6-4. Wilson coming to the scorer's table to check back in. Trap by the Lions, force a jump ball. It's going to stay Humber basketball. Wilson checking in for Goffer. Winter Joseph the ball. Kia Watt. Trap coming. Gives it back to Winter Joseph. Martin hits her in the head. Fisher takes it. Pretty finds Bishop. Besselaire, she pulls up mid-range. Off the backboard and in. It's her first points of the ball game. Sorry, she had 1 free throw earlier. She's now sitting at 3. Good pass, O'Meara. I think that's going to be a foul on Fisher. Forcing her out of bounds. It's going to be 2 more shots. Not quite in bonus. They stay on the sideline. Kia Watt finds Martin, 45. Isolation on Bishop. Screen set. Good deflection from Wilson. It's going to be a foul on Besselaire. .201 remaining in the third quarter. Sarah Baptiste checks back in for the Hawks, taking out Beverly O'Meara. Bonus situation. Watt steps up, misses the first. Three timeouts left here for each team. Expect one to be used here soon if the Lions can't get going. Watt puts another one in. 46-29, 17-point ball game. Blackbird coming to the scorer's table as the Lions are on offense. Besselaire, good defense from Martin. Pretty back to Bishop. Wilson. Pretty. Handoff offense is being stifled by the Humber defense. Pretty forces one up. Shows you the talent she has. Defense is good. Offense better there. Martin, wide open lane. Good pass down low. Travel. Turnover. Lions ball. Blackbird checking back in as well as Marley Bonnick for Humber. Watt out for Humber. Besselaire for the Lions. Wilson, good pump fake. There's another good basket. It's back down to 13. Need stops. Keep this ball game going. Got to stay out of foul trouble. Winner Joseph. Back. Peel to Winner Joseph. Lions thought she stepped out. It's going to be a double dribble. Lions ball. 13-point ball game. Del Mundo checking back in for Humber. Peel checking out. Martin picking Blackbird up at half court. Playing good defense on her so far. Pretty. She's got one to beat. She doesn't see it though. Blackbird. Layup. Good effort there by Wilson. Stays with Lambton. Blackbird to Pretty, to Bishop. 2 seconds, she forces one up. No good. Fisher on the rebound. She's gonna draw a foul. We can bring this down to a 10-point ball game with the 3 here. Fisher's wide open. Blackbird sees that. Good pass, good finish. 46-35. Humber can hold the ball for the last shot here. Martin wide open in the corner, takes one too many dribbles and Pretty blocks it. Good defense from the Lions. 12.7 showing on the shot on the game clock. Baptiste to Del Mundo. Del Mundo almost throws it away, but Baptiste keeps it in. Great play. But they call a travel on her. Lions have 6 seconds to get this back to a single-digit game. That'd be huge going into the 4th quarter for them, for their confidence. Pretty. She gonna take it? Is Bishop gonna take it? Humber doesn't let them take any shot. It's 46-35. After 3. 2-minute break here for both teams, and then the final 10. Good end of the quarter there from the Lions. Bring it back down from 17. Now to 11. Game still in reach. Lower scoring affair than it was on December 1st when that game ended up 84-64 for the Hawks. Lions need a big 4th quarter here. Difference between 6-4 and 5-5 might be pivotal when it becomes to playoff seeding. Could be Lions ball to start this 4th quarter. Didn't convert on the opportunity to cut it to single digits to end the 3rd quarter. They have the same opportunity to start the 4th quarter. It's Bishop, it's Wilson, it's Blackbird, it's Goffer, it's Pretty. For Humber, it's Baptiste, it's Del Mundo, it's Bonnick, it's Winter Joseph, and it's Kia Watt. Underway in the fourth. Blackbird with the ball, she hands it to Bishop. She has Winter Joseph stumbling, takes the three. Goffer there for the offensive rebound. Winter Joseph makes up for it. But she steps out of bounds when she picks up the rebound. Lions retain possession. Goffer swings it up top for Simone Wilson, second-year player. Another good play from Lions ball movement. But Blackbird can't convert. Baptiste turns it the other way. Bonnick up top, Del Mundo, three. No good. Good tip there from Pretty. She has it in her hands again. Almost causes another turnover, Winter Josephs. $18 on the shot clock. Blackbird up top, guarded by Kia Watt. Screen left, she goes right. Now she takes the screen. Blackbird down low, left-handed. Wilson there to pick up the offensive rebound. She puts it up. It's a 9-point game. Watt finds Del Mundo, corner three. Bonnick, offensive rebound, no good, Pretty. Blackbird finds Wilson. She thought about it. Takes Blackbird's screen to the right, picks up her dribble. Bishop had her beat. Good back cut, Blackbird. Not sure if Baptiste got a hand on it. Good defense regardless. Watt, Euro step. Good move. She puts it in. Back to 11. Wilson, back 45, takes Goffer's screen on the right. Bishop, she wanted that three. She takes Pretty's screen now. And she throws it away right to Kia Watt. Off of Bishop. Humber basketball still, 8:01 remaining. Humber's going with length here as Martin Brown and O'Meara check back into the ball game for Bonnick and Del Mundo. Both of them put in really good minutes for the Lions. This is done. If this is the end of their game, they made a really big impact for Humber so far today. Kia Watt drives all by herself. She's going to draw a foul. It's on Legacy Blackbird. I believe that's her third foul. Watt back to the free throw line. Should bring this back to a 13-point ball game. But she misses the first. Watt with the second, she hits it. Lions are looking to push. Wilson, they find her. She's gonna take the shot. She goes long. O'Meara with the rebound. You see why they put her in. Watt slowing it down, trying to drain that clock. Baptiste, O'Meara, that's gonna be short. Tip by Blackbird, Goffer with it. Wilson, Bishop was calling for it. She's gonna pull up for three. Long. Martin Brown with the rebound. Crowd was looking for a carry there, but it was tipped by Bishop. Martin Joseph for three, blocked by Wilson. Rebound Blackbird. 3-on-1 here developing for the Lions. Wilson goes with the Euro step. No good, but she finds it. Bishop's wide open. There's a turnover. Pretty is limping, coming back the other way. Martin, Brown. The Lions just can't out-rebound her herself. She's gonna, no good. Goffer with the rebound, and Martin Brown's gonna pick up a foul. Wilson and Pretty checking out of the ball game here for Bessilaire and Fisher. Peel checking back in for Humber. She takes out Martin Brown as she has 4 fouls. Blackbird brings the ball up. 12-point ball game, 6.5 minutes left. Lions are gonna have to push now. Fisher, good deflection from Peel. Another turnover, Lions. Baptiste with the ball. Takes Bishop one-on-one. She does it herself. There's another 2 points for her. She's up to 10 on the ball game. Goffer. O'Meara almost caused another turnover. Instead, she picks up a foul. Lions basketball. 6 minutes on the dot left in this one. 51-37. Blackbird with the ball. 3 guards, 2 bigs on the floor for the Lions. Bishop, Bessilaire, Goffer. Blackbird, 4 seconds to put one up. Puts one up, misses. Goffer the rebound. Didn't hit the rim though, so that's gonna be a shot clock violation. So you see the Humber men flooding into the gym. Just a reminder, the men's game starts at 5 o'clock. Newcomb checking back in for the Lions. And Martin also into the ball game here. They're bringing the half-court trap again. Gonna draw another foul. Kiowa, another 23 points in this game. Martin with the ball, Newcomb covering. Back to Kiowa. She finds O'Meara. Deflection from Bishop. Hawks ball. Back to Martin, she swings it over to O'Meara. Winner Joseph's in the corner. All the way across. Finds Watt in the corner. No good. Humber basketball deflected out by Blackbird. 5:17 remaining. The rebound difference is starting to become a story along with the turnovers. O'Meara, Watt. Gets away from the double team. 3 seconds, she pulls up. Air ball. Lambton basketball. Pretty's gonna check back into the game. So is Baptiste. Bessilaire out. Kiowa. No, Winner Joseph's coming out for Humber. Blackbird on Martin. She blows by her. Finds Sandra Newcomb. Brianna Pretty. Fisher. Finds Bishop. O'Meara all over her. Blackbird. Pretty, 3. Good, just a 2. 11-point ball game, 4.5 remaining. Lions bring that half-court trap again. Jump ball. Remains with Humber. They're gonna need a stop. Humber calls a timeout. Lions still hanging around in this one. 11-point difference, but that can change really quickly. 2 team fouls each. Bonus not in the question yet. Really good all-around game from the Hawks. They come to Sarnia and they have put on a defensive clinic. Rebounding, second chances. They're doing it all, and they have not found an answer for Kia Watt yet. For the Lions, Pretty with 10. Fisher with 8. Gonna have to start taking chances here. Stay composed, but you don't want this clock to get under 2 minutes before you start making it within a 2-possession game. You want to get that push now. So then with that under that 2 minute, that clock stopping, so you can run your offense and you're not in a scramble. Bonnick checking back in for Humber. She's caused a lot of those second chance points that I was talking about. Baptiste with Newcomb guarding O'Meara. She's going to take the 3. She's going to hit it. 54-39. It's back to 15 for the Hawks. She was wide open. Bishop takes the screen. She's going to take a 3. It's long. Newcomb, the rebound. Jump ball. Lions ball. 4:07. Pretty. Back to the handoff game. Bishop finds Pretty. Another long 2. And the shot's long. Kia Watt on the rebound. Watt, 1-on-1. What a move. Back to the free throw line. Shows you the support they have on that team. As soon as she hit the ground, all 4 of her teammates came over to her to help her up. It's little things like that shows you how close the team is. Sawyer Fisher checks out of the ball game. Goffer back in. Watt, it's another one. She's up to 24 points. Same total she had in that December 1st game. Make it 25. As this is now set back to 17. Humber had that 17 midway through the 3rd quarter. The Lions brought it back down to 9. The Lions just haven't been able to get any consistency on offense. A lot of that comes with the defense Humber's brought, though. Just like that, there's another broken up pass. They've come with a game plan for the handoff offense, and it's worked. Goffer overthrows Pretty. You can tell she's hurting. Shot clock violation, turnover, Lions. .326 remains. Watt brings the ball back up. Baptiste, Bonnet coming for a screen, but she's wide open. She's going to take it. Long, Pretty with the rebound. Poked out by Del Mundo. Blackbird with the ball, finds Pretty down low. Looking for something. She tries to do it herself, just short. Del Mundo, the rebound. Kia Watt, this game's under 3 minutes. 17 points is the deficit for the Lions. Watt finds Bonnick. O'Meara 3, this to make it 20. pushes it left. Pretty with the rebound. Lions really going to have to start throwing the ball up from 3. There's another turnover, though. Baptiste, 19-point ball game. The Lions are emptying the bench, looks like. Starting to be comfortable for Humber here. Hovering around 2 minutes, both teams making substitutions. Thomas in the ball game for Del Mundo. Besselaire, Wilson, Fisher for Newcomb, Goffer, and Pretty. 2:09 remains. Bishop finds Fisher down low. Bonnick goes into drop coverage and gets the block. The length and height of Humber has really caused problems for this Lions offense, offensively, defensively. The rebound battle. Bonnick causes 2 more shots from the free throw line. As Pretty is going to check back into this ball game with 1:53 remaining. And Humber's going to unload the bench. Peel in the ball game, Martin in the ball game. Sarah Baptiste out, what a game today for her. Kia Watt out, another really good game for her. Brooklyn Johnson's going to get her first minutes of the day. Bonnick just long on the first free throw. Just long on the second, but another offensive rebound for Humber. Beverly O'Meara. Marley Bonnick out. Brooklyn Johnson in. Timeout. 1:48. Unless something drastic happens, Humber will go into St. Clair tomorrow 9-1, and the Lions will drop to 500 at 5-5. Really well designed game plan from CJ Nafuente and her staff, coming in to the defending OCAA champs and holding them under 40 points with just under 2 minutes left in the game. Arms around each other. Going to 9-1. Lions will look to rebound tomorrow. Back here against Sheridan. Couple more substitutions for Humber as Kiara Mackenzie Johnson checks into the ball game. Marion Martin, Beverly O'Meara, good hands from Pretty. It's another steal for her. Takes it, retains possession. Bishop throwing the ball in. Pretty short corner. Cassandra Newcomb from distance. Short, but Wilson looks to keep it in. Her foot was out of bounds. Humber basketball, 1:30 left. Don't hear the environment this quiet too often here. Brooklyn Johnson to Beverly O'Meara. Gets a really friendly roll off the glass, off the rim. 61-39. Pretty. Simone Wilson. Bishop back to Pretty. Good defense here from Kalani Thomas. Maddie Bishop. One step in, short. O'Meara another rebound. Brings it up herself. Back to Marion Martin. This game dips below a minute left. Marion Martin, the screen from Mackenzie Johnson. She steps back. Great three-pointer from Marion Martin, showing the depth that this Humber Hawks team has. Wilson dribbles it up. They're looking to end the game with some confidence. They're right back here tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Bishop, three. Short. Brooklyn Johnson, the rebound. And Humber can just dribble this one out. They're going to improve to 9-1. Lions drop to 5-5. This is going to be a really difficult team to beat come playoffs. That's final. Hawks 64, Lions 39. And next up is the men's team, Humber, versus the Lions. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. And stick around. Tony Frangus will be on the call for the men's game. Get excited, everybody.